My name is Al Hassan Toure. I am a celebrity fashion designer in America, but I'm originally from West Africa. My family background is Malian, Fulani, but I was born and raised in Accra, Ghana. This is where I learned everything I know about sewing. It is a long-time dream of mine to make it in America, then go back to Africa to give back by opening a charter school for me to teach students this wonderful craft of designs, cutting, and sewing.
Close the fucking door, man.
Wu-Tang! Hey, yo,
Fucking
Chef!
idiots, man. Damn. Shit, man.
Nigga, what?
So Raekwon, he come to the store, he spent crazy money. So one day they have a Wu-Tang album coming out, and then Ray was like, at the time he was dating this girl, Candy, so she was like, I'm gonna give Ray your number. So she gave Ray my number, because Ray, I see Ray all the time, but she was like, yo, I'm gonna give Ray your number. And then Ray called me, he said, yo, I need to talk to you. And Ray came all the way to the Bronx. He was like, yo, I want you to make 11 leather fit for us, for Wu-Tang.
What year would you say that was around?
That was around 90, that was around 98.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So around 98, and then Ray pulled me out that place, and from that project, I never looked back. From that project, Ray gave me opportunity to meet up with a couple of these stylists, like Monica Moore. She was styling LL Cool J,
Nice.
Dipset. So she was styling Raekwon's album. He was signed to Sony for his solo album. So he was like, yo, call my boy Toure. This is after the Wu-Tang project.
You did the Wu-Tang project.
So he got signed with, and then he doing a video. He said, "Yo, I need you." And then Monica, she
so
started.
it was like a word of mouth type
Word
of
of
thing.
mouth. That so he introduced me to this stylist Monica Moore, and she working with LL Cool J, Dipset, and then he was like, "Yo, you got to talk to my boy Hassan. He's the man." The Ray called me Hassan. You know, the people who call me Hassan, that's the people who know me like from the beginning. So. And then from there, word of mouth, I work with her, Dipset, Cool J. I work with, oh man, like Nori and Capone. You see the video, Americano, Dominican,
Yeah.
all that flag outfit. I made all that stuff.
Wow.
So that's how the word of mouth is going. Like from there, boom, just branch out to like celebrities,
So
like
many people.
so many people, and now I'm here, like really. I don't even do anything. I just get calls.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's not
I
a
don't.
word of mouth
It's
thing anymore.
no, it's
so
not.
really-
Right now, if you say something about leather, my phone gonna ring.
Yeah, that's something that we got to talk about, because I know a lot of people they refer to you as the Leather King.
Oh, yeah.
And with your fashion show that just passed, it was so many dope leather pieces. Like, what brought you to, like, why do you leather? What is it about leather that you love?
You know, the thing about leather, the reason why I love leather is funny, because, you know, summertime you make all this linen stuff and all that t-shirts. It's like, the money is cool, but like, when you get to winter, it's like, when I did a leather jacket for myself, and then one of my friends was like, yo, how much is this? And I tell him, and I see that leather jacket is like equivalent of like 20 shirts. You make more money on one jacket than killing yourself over a shirt. So that's why I stick with the leather, because leather give me that money. So I keep creating more leather. Like this leather, okay, leather. Everything leather, I have to make it. Because leather is not only I love making leather, because I make more money on that leather.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why I stick with the leather. Everything I do, I'm gonna put leather in it so it could be more.
But not only that, you use the best of the best leather.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
so many
yeah.
pieces that.
And I know quality of leather. I know the grade 1 to the grade 10, whatever it is. So that's what it is, because I love it.
You mentioned Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J, Dipset. Who would you say was one of your, and I know you're really close with the Wu-Tang family, but who would you say you had the best opportunity to work with, and then what was your dopest piece that you, or one of your favorite pieces you would say that you made for them? You can have more than one.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a lot.
Yeah,
you can have more than one.
It's a lot. I remind you, I'm not only doing this hip hop industry. I'm doing Spanish too.
Yeah, it could be anybody. I just want to know.
Maluma, shout out to my girl Remy.
Okay.
Remy Rondo. She's a stylist. She styled all these Spanish people. Like Maluma is the biggest. So I do all that stuff. But the craziest jacket I ever made was like a alligator jacket that I made for Raekwon.
Okay.
That jacket was, I think that jacket was $10,000. That's the most expensive jacket I made. Well, that was Raekwon.
I gotta see that.
That jacket took me like almost 2 weeks to finish it.
Okay.
But I make fly jackets in less than 6 hours.
I know.
But that jacket took me 2 weeks.
Okay.
Can you imagine? But the guy the person that really get me busy every day is Busta Rhymes.
That makes sense though.
No, but Busta Rhymes is my #1 customer. Period. He pays my bills. Put it like this way.
Okay.
Deserved. The man worked hard and he got the swag like no other. Brilliant genius at what he does, and anybody need to give up the salute that y'all supposed to give up and stand up and applaud and give this man a standing ovation that he deserves.
Like, Busta is the most loyal customer that I ever had. He give me the business, and he's creative too. Like, I just don't do work for him. Me and him sit down. I can't make a move unless he approves the design or the material.
He's very involved.
He's very involved.
From just him being as an artist and being as creative as he is.
Since I met this guy, I met Busta Rhymes like 20 years ago from Tiffany Osborne. Shout out to Tiffany Osborne. You remember telling you look like Tiffany Osborne? She's really good person, a good stylist. She's one of the best ones in this industry. Now she do movies and all that stuff. She introduced me to the Busta 20 years ago, and then she got different projects she doing. Then I lost the contact doing with Busta. So, and then I did some work for Raekwon for his documentary. So Busta, we was in LA, LL Cool J, Dame Dash, we all in the same room. And then Busta saw the documentary. The only thing he said is like, yo, what kind of jacket is this? And I was sitting right there, and then Raekwon was like, yo, Toure, he made that jacket. He said, you look familiar. I said, yeah, I do your touchy video with Missy earlier. I did those. He said, yeah, you look familiar. He said, yo, I need your number right now. I'm doing some New Year's Eve thing with P. Diddy. I want you to make me some outfit. Since that day, this guy called my phone every week.
Busta was just on the tour, and I know you played a big part in that because you did a lot of pieces for Busta Rhymes on that tour. And was there anyone else as well on the tour that you did pieces for?
Yes, I did pieces for Wu-Tang, the whole Wu-Tang, and Raekwon. You know, Raekwon is not just my client. Ray's my family. Yeah. He's my brother. Raekwon is like, they've been in my life. They give me this opportunity. I can't even pay him for that opportunity he gave me.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? It's me and him is brothers. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me that opportunity, and then I did some work for him, and then I did leather jackets for the whole Wu-Tang, and then Busta Rhymes in the other hand.
How was that, not to cut you off, but how was that? Because you mentioned earlier that you did something for the Wu-Tang Clan back in '98, and then to come back around, now we're 2022, and then you're doing it again for like their kind of like reunion tour.
Yeah, the reunion tour I do about, remind you, Raekwon, I do stuff for Raekwon like every week, like every other week or every month. Me and Ray, right now we speaking. I spoke to Ray yesterday. I got to put together a couple of stuff for him and stuff like that. But long story short, with Busta Rhymes, when Busta Rhymes, because I was doing Busta stuff. You know, Busta was on tour with Dave Chappelle. Dave and Busta tour. So I was doing that project. And then one day I was sleeping like 2 o'clock in the morning. Busta hit me up. He said, yo, you up? Reza just left my showroom and my studio, and I'm gonna be on that tour. You know that tour, Wu and Nas tour. I'm part of the tour now, so you gotta make me 12 outfits. So 12 outfits. Look, 12 outfits mean 24 outfits because you got split.
Yeah.
Yo, I end up making this guy.
Did you get any sleep?
I was working 18 hours, 7 days a week, and in between I have to travel and drop the stuff for one of the shows. It's like for the whole month. Like I made them over 24 pieces, man. And the money was good. The money is really good. Like this guy paid me well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really appreciate the business, the support. You know, I'm so blessed that I have a certain people like him, Raekwon, and the whole entire client that I'm working with. It's like my work speaks for me. So you know what I mean? Like you have to do a great job for you to get those kind of clients. You want clients to be coming to you like how they go to restaurant. They favor food. Like this is me. I'm like they favor guy. Like yo, when it comes to jacket fit, and then I'm the.
That's how you got your name, the Leather King.
Yeah, and then the good thing about me is like nobody can do what I do in this industry. Somebody can call me right now and be like, yo, I need a jacket tonight. If I have the material, I can get it. I can make it happen.
Right.
That's the only person who could do that. That's why Busta, he know me. So every time, yo, I need jacket tonight. I got a video to pull. It's me.
You said that. I think that your dad was one of your biggest inspirations. Is there anyone out in like the industry, the fashion industry, that you inspire or inspired by?
Look, the thing is, I really inspired with certain people that when I first came in the state. I'm from Africa.
Yep.
I came to the United States. I don't know nothing was going on in the industry. So me working in a power signature, and I heard about Dapper Dan, what he's doing with the celebrities, all the people, and then that inspired me to get myself into those kind of rings, right? And then doing that by and by, and then this other guy, 5,000 Flavor.
Yeah.
He was doing stuff with Ruby Lou, with all the celebrities. This inspired me to get my business going, like to know where to go to do my stuff. So those two people is the Dapper Dan and 5,000 Flavor, the guy that's like
and
around,
you work with them
around 95. This is when I was start hearing their name, what they're doing, and I really appreciate it. Inspired me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so that's the kind of thing that driven me more to focus on making some fly stuff for those celebrities. When celebrity call me, I want to make sure I did something nice for them. I mean,
so you also have your own brand.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that a little bit. Like where the logo came from. Let's talk about what the logo is. You have the logo on your shirt. So let's talk about that. That's Toure Designs, and let's get into just.
So the logo came out. The logo is represent Africa.
Okay.
You know, the gazelle represented the nomadic life, the farmers in Africa. You know, they help them with the farm. You know what I'm saying? Like gazelle. Gazelle is like the #1 animal that in Africa that like really support farmers and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So even my country, Mali, is even if they prosper, they have like a gazelle silhouette in it. Yeah, so that's gazelle represent Africa, entire Africa, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I use that logo.
Okay.
Because it represents entire Africa, you know what I'm saying? And then the clothing line is like, you know, the reason why I have my clothing line, you know, working with the celebrities is really good, pays off. But you need something that can last forever. That's why I have the clothing line. So, you know, I put it out there for everybody in the world, you know, because my t-shirt and my stuff is selling everywhere, from Germany, London. People buy it. Africa, they go online, they buy my stuff. You know, that's the good part about to have a brand. Anybody that do custom, you have to have something that in the side that give you money all the time.
Right.
You know, but you still got
Foundation.
your foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, you know.
That's why you came up with
I
Toure.
came out with Toure Designs. I came out with Toure Design 2007.
Okay.
2007. That's how I came out with the
So what
Toure
do you?
Designs.
So what do you want for Toure Designs? Obviously, you want everybody to keep shopping and to keep
Yeah.
buying. But where do you see it going? Like, what's your goal for Toure Designs?
My goal for Toure Design right now, because you know, I do production. My leather production is coming from India, right?
Okay.
So my future is to go to Ghana. I want to build up a factory over there because I got a lot of people over here, a lot of entrepreneurs. Like some of these rappers, they have a clothing line. They have these people over here, like taking them to China, doing all that stuff, and then they have people like taking their money because they have the money to do their clothing lines and all that stuff. But see me, I know the trick of everything. So I want to have like a factory in Africa that make all these clothes, t-shirts, leather. So that way I can have an office here, like every black entrepreneur that have a clothing line, I want to have a production done. I want to support them for my factory in Ghana.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to go to China or everywhere. They can go to Africa, you know.
That's awesome. That's something like we talk all the time. That's something I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the next project
That is dope.
I'm trying to do. But I'm gonna keep it flowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this.
Also, you have a family, a beautiful family. So it's like, is that also your drive to build something? You know.
Yeah. Yes. Most definitely. Because my oldest daughter already making crazy dresses now. She's in Ghana, but she's really doing even better dresses than me.
Wow.
I know I'm the leather king, but this girl make better dresses than
What's
me.
your daughter's name? Is there a way?
Her name is Fanta. Fanta Toure. Yeah, she's doing well in Ghana. And hopefully next year she's gonna come. I told her, yo, next year I'm gonna bring you here so you can help me with these prom dresses. She's gonna make it
So
killer.
she specializes in like prom dresses, like bridal type
bridal
of thing.
type of stuff.
Okay, nice. So it's running in the family.
And then not to cut you, like my daughter, my 6 years old daughter, I'm right now I'm working on her line for her.
Okay.
She's 6 years old, but I'm working on her leather fit for her.
Awesome.
She called herself Leather Princess or something. But I'm gonna give her a
Makes
leather.
sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a leather line. Your son gonna be modeling for her. Look, I'm getting all the kids, because I'm trying to launch this on her birthday.
Yep.
So all gonna be the leather. So Amina gonna have, because you know you gotta build a foundation, but you know, she gotta go to college. She gotta be a home boss. She's gonna be a home boss when she's like.
She's a boss now.
Yo, she's a boss now, but like I'm saying, like she's gonna start making
Girls
her
are
own
all
money
bosses.
before she even 10 years old. You know, like that way she can support herself when she grow up. Like the line gonna grow up, and I don't have to do anything. That she could pay herself. She could do whatever she want to do.
Great thing.
You know what I mean? So in life you gotta do that, especially when you have a family. And yeah, the legacy gotta keep going.
Let's get into your fashion shows.
I want to say shout out to Toure. I'm grateful to be here and support his shit. He's a real, genuine person. His clothes, his leather is real, just like him. Shout out to them, period. We in New York,
Hey yo, we live, man. We backstage at Toure Fashion Show. These all Toure designs, you feel me? High quality, the highest of designs, man. And we just gonna show them off for y'all, you heard? Shout out to Toure, man, for keeping us dripped out.
The fashion show was wonderful, was successful.
1, 2, 3,
That fashion show beginning was the rain was about to start. You know, when I tell you, my wife was nervous. You know,
Y'all was watching the weather all week, right?
all week,
Leading
and
up to it.
thanks to you, you know, shout out to you.
You know,
You
it's
really,
love.
without you, this is like, you help out make this happen because
We had fun.
We
That's the
wasn't-
fun. That's the fun part, though.
Yeah.
I could jump in a little
But the
bit.
thing about it is like the organization, the way we organize the stuff, the way you take the lead of that stuff, make me like feel like, okay, are we safe for this fashion show? And Raekwon show off came, airport worker, Marquand Smith from my Godfather Harlem, and it's like it was wonderful. And we got Polaris
Yes,
covered
shout
our
out to
show.
Polaris
Shout out
came
to
through.
Polaris. Yeah, they came through.
Me and Toure been friends for like almost 30 plus years. I met him up in Harlem at a boutique store, and he came out the store. He seen me with a bunch of clothes, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm a designer, but you are also custom design clothes." So automatically it caught my attention when he said he custom design stuff. You know, so next thing you know, I was like, I like this energy. You know, I knew he was a young guy. He wasn't from, of course he wasn't from America because he had an accent about him. So I knew automatically, you know, he was from another country. So I said, yo, where you from? He's like, yo, I'm from Ghana. So he was telling me about how he was so infatuated with making clothes. So me being the fly guy that I was like, yo, I want to see your stuff. So I got an opportunity to get up with him one day. He gave me his address, and I remember going up to the Bronx, and he was living in this small apartment up there. And I walked in his house. It just felt like I was inside another Dapper Dan like shop, because I used to go to shop at Dapper Dan back in the early 90s, you know, the mid 80s or whatever. So I started to get this feeling about him, like could he be somewhere like the next Dapper Dan? So I was like happy that I found him. Next thing you know, he started making stuff for me, and ever since then we had a 30-year relationship. We've been getting busy. That's what it is.
What is one of your most signature outfits Toure designed for you?
One of my most signature outfits that he made for me, he made this lizard jacket for me. It was so heavy, it felt like a bulletproof vest. This jacket would have normally cost $45,000 inside of Saks Fifth Avenue or something. But one day I just had this epiphany for him to make me something that was kind of different. Because Haas is known for jackets, suedes, leathers, leather pants, jumpers, silks. So one day I just had this vibe with him, like, yo, I need a lizard jacket. He was like, yo, let's go find the fabrics. And when I tell you the skin was so thick, all I could figure out is like, yo, do you got a sewing machine that can handle this? And he was like, yeah, I got one that can handle this. And when I tell you this jacket came out so ill, he got pictures of it anyway. But when I tell you the scales were so thick on the jacket that if I walk by somebody, they might get cut. They might get cut just by the scales being so sharp. You know, but definitely that's
How
one of my
important
pieces.
is fashion to hip hop?
Fashion is very important in hip hop. I mean, when we sit here, we think about, you know, coming from the places that we come from. You know, clothes meant a lot because it was us rewarding ourselves with something that we weren't used to having all the time. So anytime we made any kind of, you know, successful thing happen in our careers, automatically we want to go shop. We want to get fresh. We want to inspire people because that's how it was in the neighborhood. People that we knew that was getting money, you know, you could see it on them. So us being young kids, that was the first thing for us. It's like, yo, we're gonna learn this hip hop, we're gonna live it, and next thing you know, if we ever be a part of it, we're gonna be some fly motherfuckers.
You know, rain.
Yes.
And guess what though? You know, I was praying all that day, and then I was like, I gotta have a plan B. So I have to go and buy this tent just for the fashion show. Do you know? You remember when we buying this tent?
Yes.
The rain was crazy everywhere, but the
Moment it started.
the
it's
place
like
that
cleaned
we
up.
doing our show, the rain was so quiet.
Yep.
God is great. God wanted me to do
Sure
this
is.
fashion show. That day it was rain all day.
I know your social
But the
media.
moment we doing our fashion show, the rain didn't even mess our show.
At all. It didn't.
That's a blessing.
No, it definitely was. You did an amazing job as well. Definitely. Like the designs, your social media has been on fire ever since, and posting. So, since the fashion show, what's upcoming? What can we expect?
Oh, now, you know, every time I do show, I'm trying to do another show that is better than the one I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on the next one, trying to see February.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, you part of that. We're gonna try to make sure
You already
Silhouette
know.
joint is like really on.
We're coming.
On point.
Yes, we've been collabing as well.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking forward to that.
So this fashion thing is gonna grow, and this is my life. I have nothing else. This the fashion, the clothes is my life. That's what I choose since I was 10 years old, and I run with it.
And I know one good thing that, you know, we've discussed and that you're working on, and that everybody should keep their eyes out for, is that you're working on your documentary. And that really, really does a whole deep dive into Toure design, where you come from and what you're planning and what you got going on for the future.
I'm telling you.
So we got to tap into that.
The documentary is the real deal. That's what gonna really show the public, the whole world, like who I am, where I come from, how is the struggle, who helped me, who really helped me in this industry.
Right.
So they're gonna see everything in the documentary, because like first Raekwon and Busta Rhymes, and I have a lot of celebrities.
So many more. I know
I
that you're not naming. You got
I didn't even
Teyana,
tell you.
Taylor.
I didn't even,
You
yo,
got Nicki Minaj. You don't work with. You got Tekashi.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know about Teyana Taylor. Like Teyana Taylor, I was making stuff for Teyana Taylor since she was 6 years old.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
insane.
Then when now that we went to Vegas, guys see me with her. They said, "Oh, yeah, you got this girl now. You doing?" I said, "Yo, bro, that's my niece."
So she was 6 years old.
Since she was 6 years old, I've been doing it. Me and her mother was really close.
Okay.
You know, I've been making her mother. You know, she's from Harlem. I've been making her clothes.
My mother's fly.
Yeah, mother fly.
Yeah, her mother fly.
Nikki is my homie. Like she go every time she go out, you know, she could be on my couch around 1 o'clock, like laying there while I'm making her clothes. And then one day she was like, "Yo, my daughter, she doing something. I want you to measure her to make her some denim jumpsuit, like denim overall and stuff like that."
And this is when she was like 6.
6. We have to go to
Wow.
her dance class. I have to go to her dance class and measure her.
Wow, that's a story within itself.
Yo, she's the first, I could tell, Teyana Taylor is the first celebrity I ever worked with.
Wow.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And my
Even before Raekwon.
Oh yeah, before Raekwon. Before me even start working on Apollo.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? And me and Tiana's mother, we end up working together in the same store. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but when I met Raekwon, my life changed though.
That's when you started working with more celebrities.
When I went with Raekwon, my whole life changed. Even the house I'm building in Africa right now, the land that I bought it from the project that Ray gave me. That money used to buy this land.
And you talk about that more in your documentary.
Oh yeah, the documentary is gonna be a whole lot of people. I got A$AP Ferg, I got Tekashi 6ix9ine. Look, I know a lot of people talking about this guy, but listen, it's business.
Yeah.
In pandemic when people don't have no job, people don't have nowhere to go, they don't know how to make money, they try to depend on the government money. I was making a lot of money. This guy Tekashi gave me that project for his video with Nicki Minaj. My boy Benji. Benji was the connect. Shout out to Benji.
Shout out to Benji.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
a
like
video.
my life is like, it's bright, it's beautiful, and I'm blessed. I love it the way it's going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never have no complaint. So just stay tuned for that documentary. You're gonna see how this road is.
Tuned.
You know what I'm
Be tuned.
saying?
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure speaking with you, Toure. Like, I'm glad we got to sit down and chop it up. We always chop it up, but we wanted to bring Polaris in and check us out and talk about it. And thank you guys for coming. And
Yeah,
be on the lookout for Toure's documentary coming and so much more that he has to share with you and all the great artists that he's worked with and will continue to work with. I just wanted to ask you about one thing because I've been eyeing this hat the entire time. Like, it's like it looked like a ghost, and is that a sewing machine? Like, what is that about?
Yeah, that's the Ghost Designer logo, because the reason why it's a Ghost Designer, because like I have so many stuff out there, but nobody knows who made that. Like, you can watch TV, you can watch movies. You know, I have my stuff on Godfather Harlem. My stuff on so many stuff, like videos, like you see Tekashi. So you can see a lot of people that a lot of people didn't know who made that.
Yeah,
That's
they
why I
just
came-
they know who the
yeah.
stylists are, but they don't
Yeah.
know who
You know
the
how the
actual
Ghost
designers
Rider
are.
is? The Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
They write songs, some people write songs for all these artists, nobody know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm like that in the fashion district, like
designer.
with the celebrities.
I love that.
You know, man, I have so many outfits, so many clothes out there. Even right now, you go out to Prudential Center North. They have big billboard over there. You got red man wearing one of my jacket over there. On the billboard. Like my man, yeah. So
That's up now.
It's up now. I'm about to walk over there and take the video and post on social media.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, I made it. I made it. To it's on like the Grammys, a poster they post on the Prudential. Big.
Wow. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I'm still working. I'm still gonna get to my destination. You know, I'm still working.
And you talk more about the Ghost Designer, and you talk more about that in your documentary as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. The documentary gonna have every single piece of my life in there.
And every person that you work with.
Every person, every single one of them gonna be in it.
I've been eyeing the hat and the harness
Every single one of the artists that I work with, they paid the way for me to build this house in Africa. So everybody got their name on certain bricks. If you have 10 bricks, some of them got 100 bricks, some of them have 2,000 bricks. I don't even know how many bricks Busta got. Busta got like a whole lot.
So basically, every artist that you work with that's basically put money in your pocket or paid for it, it contributed to this house.
To this brick,
and how you honoring them back is by giving them a brick in the house. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Then I want to show them what they put their money into. That money didn't go to strip club, didn't go to party, I used their money to the peaceful place. That's the house got built. They're gonna see the house. Their money got some bricks in this. It's a blessing.
Well, Toure, it was a pleasure sitting and chopping it up with you.
Likewise.
It always is. But we just want to thank you, Polaris, for coming and chopping
thank
it
you,
up
Polaris.
with us. Stay tuned because Toure got so much coming. We're working on the docuseries.
Yeah.
And he talks more about the Ghost Designer. He talks more about the Gazelle and Toure Designs. And we here.
Stay tuned. Polaris.